Hello there, you're watching CNN Money Switzerland, and in this episode we're looking at how digitalization has been impacted by coronavirus. I'm delighted to welcome my guest, Stan Perromat, who's co-founder of Privatam, bringing tech to wealth management. And Stan, that's where I want to begin, because wealth management is certainly in its early stages, in its infancy in embracing digital transformation. Why do you think that is?
I really think that digitalization is a great opportunity for investors and wealth managers, but you're right. I think part of the industry is not using it yet completely. I would say that my industry, I would say investment industry is late in digitalization, mainly. I would say for bonds, equity funds, I think you find amazing fintechs and amazing companies doing a great job in providing wealth managers. But regarding to more tailor-made investments, what we call structured product, it's more difficult to get a good service, I would say.
So I guess that also means that there's plenty of opportunity out there.
Exactly. This is opportunity that my clients gave me in 2014. Actually, as a co-founder of Privatam, I was inspired by my clients. In 2014, my clients, I was working in an investment bank, told me, Stan, you really have to launch your own independent company to be like a multi-issuer provider for me, and also to be able to build a multi-product monitor, so I can follow all this information, all this huge information in one place. This is what we built at Privatam basically in 15.
And your clients are wealth managers themselves, they're not individual investors?
No, we don't speak to individuals, we really speak with wealth managers. I would say today we have like 500 wealth managers trusting us in the world, in 15 countries.
So what actually do you offer them? I mean, paint a picture for somebody who's not involved in structured products.
I would say that we offer a service that is based on two pillars, which is very important for me, on experts. So we have 45 people at Privatam, and everybody at Privatam is really dedicated to serve these wealth managers together with proper technology in order for them to find and to make the best decision and find the best investment for their high net worth individual clients. So going to details even a bit more, when a wealth manager is contacting us, he is seeking usually for a tailor-made investment. So basically he's trying to tailor a risk profile for his clients. And this is what we are building also with the help of investment bank behind, that we are comparing in terms of pricing, in terms of quality of the product, liquidity, etc., etc.
So you describe yourself like an Expedia, but for the structured product world.
This is correct. Expedia will be, I would say, exactly for like a comparator of banks in online. Yeah, together. Yeah.
Why don't banks do this themselves?
It's a very interesting question. I started in the French bank in New York in 2004, and I really thought people were overcomplicating the structured product industry. And it cost me a bit of time to understand really what was a structured product. And today, after 17 years working in a leading company in the industry, I think I'm able to explain it to my grandfather. He's a winemaker, 97 years old. And I really think he understands in 30 minutes, he really understood the structured product. And this is what I'm trying to achieve today with my clients. I'm really trying to democratize, I would say, the access of the structured product. We are really trying to remove the mystery of the structured product, thanks to education, thanks to easy information to wealth managers. And we make it, sorry?
No, I was just going to ask, I mean, why are structured products so complicated if they're so complicated that wealth managers themselves don't understand?
This seems complicated, but they're not complicated. I think it's a lack of education. It's a lack of spending time with the clients, telling them what should they do in this or this scenario, like a doctor with doing like a scanner of his patient, I would say. But I'm a strong believer in structured product.
But they get a bad rep.
Yeah, they have a bad rep. Again, this is for the same reason, because I would say of the industry at some point overcomplicated the structured product. But then I really believe that today any wealth manager should use a structured product. Let me give you an example, Anna. Since 4 months, we have very volatile markets. We could see that the market went down a lot, recovered a lot. We are going to the high again. It's very volatile. What should you do as an investor? Will you buy safely a direct investment like a stock today? Yes, but risky. Why not investing in a short product offering you like downside protection in case this stock is going down? This is what we offer. So basically in transversal market, in risky market, we can really lower the risk for a nice return. This is what we do.
So you have the kind of holy grail for wealth managers. They're looking for technology. You've got the solution. So why don't they buy you? Are you for sale?
They are buying us. I mean, in terms of investment, not the company, not for sales. But no, we have, I would say today, 500 clients. We traded 1.5 billion last year. We are a very active player in the market, but we are really, I would say, at the beginning of our history.
But would you be open to selling to, say, a big bank, a big traditional bank?
Not yet. We have lots to do before, and it's not the mission I would say today. Today we are really seeking to achieve our mission. We started, I would say, like climbing like our first Matterhorn, if I may ask, may I use this analogy, was in 2015, again, when we created the first monitor for wealth managers in order for them to follow all their bank's product in one place. In 2018, we're the first independent player in the whole market to digitalize the full investment process of a certain product. Now, 2020, we really realized we're not a startup anymore. We are a build-up company, and maybe potentially the next biggest Matterhorn will be, I would say for me, education. We'll be democratizing, we'll be removing the mystery even more. I really think, Anna, that the market is not using enough the certain product. I really think there is a huge market to be covered.
And how do you see fintechs in general? I know that you can only speak from your experience, but do you think that we'll see more fintechs collaborating with traditional wealth managers in the future?
Definitely. I would say, but it's already the case. You find amazing fintech today partnering with wealth managers. I'm actually doing partnerships with other fintechs, not doing my job together in order to provide an even bigger service to wealth managers. I recently partnered with a custodian aggregator fintech, basically a fintech that is providing many custodians to the high net worth individuals, many banks where he can deposit his money, where I'm like an investment bank aggregator. So we are quite complementary. So yes, this is all for the benefits of the clients, I would say, for the high net worth individuals, investors.
Are you just a robo-advisor for wealth managers then?
Sorry to say, not at all. We really believe that we really want to empower the wealth managers. We really want the wealth managers to take the best decisions thanks to us, thanks to our technology, thanks to our human expert. But we don't believe that Roboadvisor are going to replace wealth managers. I really believe that the future is, and the sky is very blue for the wealth managers, for example, in Switzerland. Then I would say the challenge for them is to really adopt the digital transformation. I think it's very important. But I really believe in Privatam in the combo between the best customer experience and the best tech in order to serve the investors.
And how do you see the coronavirus crisis impacting digitalization in your sector as a whole? I mean, how has the experience been for you?
As I told you before, I think I will say that coronavirus made the tech adoption accelerated. Like there were like, I would say coronavirus accelerated the tech adoption. We had plus 40% users of our platform during the confinement. I guess that some Swiss private bankers and wealth managers were potentially confined, I hope for them, in some beautiful mountains, and they were able, thanks to Parity, my platform, to work 100%.
It's interesting that you said the sky's blue for wealth managers, because especially here in Switzerland, we've seen a lot of consolidation in the past few years, and there is a prediction of yet more consolidation to come. How do you see the wealth management landscape going forward?
I would say consolidation is not new, if I may. I've been working with Swiss wealth managers since 17 years, and I always saw my clients regrouping together in terms of aggregating their compliance, aggregating their cost in order to be cost efficient. I always saw this kind of concentration. So I don't think it's that new. then I think it's a good thing for these people to do this. But I really think that these people also should adopt the digital transformation, choosing the best offer that they can find in the market. I think we are one at Privatam. I think we have a good offer for these people, but really for them, if there is a concentration of the market, if they are seeking for cost reduction, this is where actually Privatam can help us. I really think that a transaction, thanks to a platform like ours, are going to be cheaper, better, faster.
And what other opportunities do you see out there for you within the wealth management sector, if you can tell me?
Luckily, we were first in doing something in 15, in 18. So the next one is a little secret.
I thought you might say that. Stan Perromat, thank you very much indeed for joining me.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Anna.
Okay. All right, well, you can catch up with all our content by logging onto our website. It's cnedmoney.ch, and you can also follow us, of course, on Instagram. We're on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter as well. Bye-bye.